Hello team, welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MS Pearce. It's the Ukraine war breaking news update for the 27th of July 2024. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes on this because I think it's suitably big news. So there were some attacks last night in the region of Ryazan. According to Russian sources last night, the Olenia airfield, located 1,800 kilometers from the Ukrainian border, saw drones hit a Russian long-range strategic bomber, a Tu-22M3. An oil refinery, in Ryazan was also attacked. So I don't know if this is actually the Ryazan district, but this is an awful long way from Ukraine. So there are two things to note here. One, this is super far, 1,800 kilometers from the Ukrainian border, which means you're going to have a range of at least, I don't know, you're probably up to 2,000 kilometers really there, certainly 1,900. So the Ukrainian attack drones can certainly reach considerable distances. They're effectively like light planes, a lot of these. The second important point here is that they have hit a strategic bomber for the first time, it appears. According to sources in Ukrainian intelligence, the GUR, the Russian Olenia airfield in the Kola Peninsula was struck by drones. The Russian airbase is home to strategic Tu-22M3s, frequently used against Ukraine. So whether this is one of the strategic bombers that would have been used against Ukraine, it's quite a long way away. But they have taken a pop at this airfield, and they're not just going to be randomly choosing airfields. If there had been airfields closer to Ukraine, I'm sure they would have hit them, unless there is some kind of rationale such as this airbase doesn't have air defense capabilities because it's so far away that they think we don't need air defense capabilities, the S-300s, S-400s littered around this airfield, because Ukraine are never going to go for something so far away, and we don't actually use these bombers to attack Ukraine. So we move our S-300s to somewhere else, and then Ukraine go, oh, hello, we've got some intelligence to suggest that there are no air defenses set up around that airfield, so we're going to hit that airfield. Then the Russians go, oh my goodness, what do we do? So now we've got to move air defenses back to Olenia, or do we just move our aircraft out of Olenia? So on and so forth. It's presenting problems, dilemmas for Russia. I don't know. That's speculation on my part, but I think it is significant that a strategic bomber has been hit. And I keep saying that I really hope that they're producing enough of these attack drones that they can flood a given airbase with 50 to 100 of these drones all at once and just cause an absolute almighty chaos for the Russians and do some serious damage to airfield and aircraft at the same time. So that has happened, and I think that is a significant step. Let me know what you think. The other thing that's worth throwing on the end of this is that we've now come to understand through lots of footage actually, as well as the claim that the Russian Defense Ministry is saying a Su-34 fighter bomber strike aircraft has crashed in Volgograd region of Russia. It's a training aircraft, so it's a training jet, not a combat one, but the crew survived. The flight was carried out without ammunition. There is no damage on the ground. A technical malfunction could have been the cause of the accidents. Residents of the Serafimovsky district of the Volgograd region of Russia are posting photos and videos on social networks of smoke over the forest where the Su-34 has crashed. You've also got on the ground footage now, so this is relatively close to Ukraine, not too far away there, and as mentioned, some footage of smoke in the distance and video footage, as well as other still images. And then there's this image of the crash site itself, where people are already there checking it out and taking videos of that and posting it online. So that's good news for the Ukrainians. A training flight has gone down. Obviously, from a Ukrainian point of view, they would like crew to go down with planes. That would be the optimal situation. I know it sounds terrible. These are human beings, but this is war for the Ukrainians. So, that would have been the optimal. But to lose a training plane means that training is going to be, I presume, somewhat more difficult, which means you get fewer pilots coming as quickly as you would like to the front line to help the Russian Air Force there, the VKS. So anyway, that has happened alongside news coming out that a Tu-22M3 has been at least damaged on the Olenia airfield, 1,800 kilometers from Ukraine. Let me know what you think. Take care, guys, and I'll just give you the military aid video and geopolitics video shortly.